Picture a paradise of turquoise waters and pristine white sands. This is the Maldives, a nation of over 1,000 coral islands scattered like jewels across the Indian Ocean. But beyond the stunning resorts, there's a powerful story of freedom and resilience. Today, we're diving into the incredible journey of how the Maldives gained its independence on July 26, 1965. This wasn't a story of violent revolution, but one of shrewd diplomacy and quiet determination. For nearly 80 years, since 1887, the Maldives existed as a British protectorate. Now, this wasn't a typical colonial situation. The British agreed to protect the islands and handle their foreign affairs, but they left the internal governance, the centuries-old Sultanate, largely intact. This unique arrangement allowed the Maldivian people to preserve their culture and traditions in a way many other territories couldn't. But after World War II, a wave of change was sweeping the globe. Nations everywhere were demanding self-determination, and the Maldives was no different. The people, led by their pragmatic Prime Minister Ibrahim Nasir, began to voice their desire for full sovereignty. A key point of contention was the British military airbase on Gan Island. While strategically important for the British, it was a symbol of foreign presence on Maldivian soil. So, how did a tiny island nation negotiate with the mighty British Empire? Not with weapons, but with words. Prime Minister Nasir led a series of complex diplomatic talks in London. The negotiations were intense, focusing on the financial terms of separation and the future of the Gan airbase. The Maldivians were master negotiators. They understood their strategic value and played their hand brilliantly. Finally, an agreement was reached. In a historic signing ceremony in Colombo, Sri Lanka, the deal was sealed. The United Kingdom officially renounced all control over the Maldives' defense and foreign policy. The Maldives was now a fully sovereign nation. As a clever compromise, the British were allowed to continue using the Gan airbase for a set period. This was a strategic masterstroke, as the lease provided a vital stream of income for the newly independent and fragile nation. On July 26, 1965, the Maldivian flag was raised, marking the dawn of a new era. Ibrahim Nasir, the architect of this peaceful independence, became the leader of the newly sovereign state. But the evolution didn't stop there. Just 3 years later, in 1968, the people of the Maldives voted in a referendum to abolish the ancient Sultanate and establish a republic. Ibrahim Nasir fittingly became its first president. The independence of 1965 was the crucial first step that empowered the Maldivian people to shape their own destiny. It laid the foundation for the modern nation we see today, a respected member of the global community, whose story of resilience is as deep and vast as the ocean that surrounds it. It's a powerful reminder that even the smallest nations can achieve great things through wisdom, strategy, and an unshakable belief in freedom. Thanks for joining us on this journey through history. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating stories that have shaped our world. See you in the next video.